Shalom, coming to the name of Yahweh, Basham Yashai, Basham Rachakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, taught with truth, and salutes unto the Archim that continue to push the word in truth and in sincerity. Now, what I want to do for these law guys, right, that pride themselves in the law. What about the mezuzah? Now it ain't called that in the scriptures. This is what the small hats call it. But let's just call it the parchment scroll, right? Because that's what it really is. Now this is one of the commandments. Now it says here, mezuzah is a piece of parchment called cloth contained in a decorative case and is grabbed with specific Hebrew verses from Torah. These verses consist, and it says, of the Jewish prayer, the Shema Yisrael, which is really the Shami, okay, and gets into it. Now let's just go on some images, right? So you have the little parchment scroll, and what they would do is they'll put their hand on it and kiss their hand afterwards when they enter the house or when they leave. Now whatever, but this it's in the scriptures. Now let me get this. Deuteronomy 6:4, the Shema, and it says Shema Yishallah Yahweh L'chaynawa Yahweh Echad. Alright, hear, O Israel, the Lord Yahweh our power, the Lord is one. Alright. Now verse 5, thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, with all thy soul, with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and thou shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, or when thou walkest by the way, or when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. Alright. Every time you go to bed and wake up, this is to the Sakari, we're saved by the law, and we, all of that nonsense. Every time you go to bed, so like I'm kind of late, tired, but every time you go to bed, do you say the Shemai? Every time you wake up, is that the first words out of your mouth? Okay. Now, there's brothers that might do that, in truth and in sincerity, and believe in your house side. They do it, but they know they're not being saved by it. That's a different case. But for all you, we keep the law and saved by the law, guys. Do you actually do this? Because this would carry a weight onto your salvation, right? Okay. And it says, thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. Yeah, that's the small leather box. What's it called, man? It's like a leather box. You wrap it around your arms, and you wrap it around your head, and the box goes between your eyes, and inside of that is in fact, let me see if I can get it on I can't remember the name of it, because they do it to this day, but really this is goes back to us, man. That's it. Tefillin. I forgot the name for a second. Okay, and you see it's wrapped around the guy's arm and forehead, right? That's actually in the scriptures. That's a part of our custom. No, we don't do that right now. But when you saved by the Lord, cats, do you do that? Okay. Talk about the fringes. Well, what about the tefillin? What about the leather box? You know, what about the so-called mezuzah, the scriptures parchment, which is to be on the house? Did you do that? All right. Okay. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house and on thy gates, which is what we just went through. You know, the so-called mezuzah. So do you have the scriptures written? You know, come on, man. You know. You know. So you know, these are a few things. Now, you know, guys may have the mezuzah outside their house. You know, but we know you guys that you come on, man. You're on t-shirt level. You're not even on garment level, man. You're not even wearing garments. You're on t-shirt level. All right, so if you're on t-shirt level with fringes, there's no way you're wearing the tefillin, man. You know, so you know you can't pick and choose the law, man. You can't pick and choose the law. Okay. So yeah, that's a few questions, man. Every single time you go to bed, do you say the Shema? When you wake up, do you say the Shema? Okay. You know, because there's certain things we can't do, man, and we acknowledge that. We actually acknowledge that, man. But all you guys that's validated by the law, that means you must be keeping it perfect, you know. So let's have some confirmation. Do you do these things? Okay. What happened to the law of faith, man? Okay. What happened to the law of faith?